Ever considered the possibility of insects being as capable as humans in terms of agriculture? It's a thought-provoking question, isn't it? But let's dive into the fascinating world of ants, who are indeed master agriculturists. In the realm of these miniature marvels, agriculture takes on a form that is both inventive and efficient. For instance, certain species of ants are known to cultivate fungus. Yes, you heard it right, they grow their own mushrooms. These tiny farmers meticulously cut up leaves, carry them back to their colonies and use them as a sort of compost for their fungal farms. But their agricultural prowess doesn't stop there. Ants also have a symbiotic relationship with aphids. These tiny insects are a bit like the ants' livestock. Ants protect aphids from predators and even milk them by stroking their backs to stimulate the production of a sugary substance called honeydew, which ants love to eat. Now, let's talk about how ants navigate their complex worlds. They use a combination of visual cues and chemical signals, or pheromones, to find their way. For example, when a forager ant discovers a food source, it leaves a trail of pheromones on its way back to the colony. This invisible scented path becomes a highway for other ants to follow to the food. Communication among ants is also intricate. They use pheromones, sounds, and tactile contacts to convey messages. From alerting others about danger to directing them towards food, ants have a language all their own. Ant societies are equally complex, with organized colonies and distinct castes. Each ant has a role to play, whether it's the queen, whose sole job is to lay eggs, or the workers who take care of foraging, cleaning, and defending the colony. So ants aren't just small creatures wandering aimlessly. They have a complex society and have mastered agriculture. Their world is a testament to the fact that size does not determine capability or complexity. The next time you see an ant, consider the vast, sophisticated world that lies beneath those tiny feet. Did you know that bees communicate through dance? Now, before you picture a bee in a tutu pirouetting on the petals of a flower, let's delve into the fascinating world of these buzzing communicators. The dance language of bees is a marvel of nature, a unique form of communication that's as intricate as it is effective. When a worker bee discovers a nectar-rich flower, it doesn't just return to the hive and buzz about it. Instead, it performs a complex choreography, a dance that carries the message of where exactly the flower is located. This dance is not just a random flurry of movements, but a precise series of twists and turns, each carrying a piece of vital information. Now, the dance floor for these performances isn't a typical one. It's the vertical face of the honeycomb within the hive. The bee's dance, known as the waggle dance, involves a figure-8 pattern. The direction the bee moves in relation to the honeycomb indicates the direction of the flower in relation to the sun. The duration of the waggle part of the dance communicates the distance to the flower. The longer the waggle, the further away the flower is. But bees aren't just adept communicators, they're also keen learners with a remarkable memory. They can associate different colors and shapes with rewards, a skill that aids them in their search for nectar. Their world is also a little more colorful than ours, as they possess the ability to see ultraviolet colors. This unique vision helps them spot flowers and their nectar-rich centers more efficiently. And let's not forget their indispensable role in our ecosystem. Bees are essential pollinators. As they move from flower to flower in search of nectar, they transfer pollen, aiding in plant reproduction. Without these buzzing pollinators, our world would be a lot less vibrant and diverse. Bees, therefore, aren't just honey producers. They are communicators, learners, and vital players in our ecosystem. So next time you see a bee, remember you're looking at a dancing, learning, color-seeing, ecosystem-supporting marvel of nature. Ever marveled at the complexity of a wasp's nest? Well, it's time to appreciate the crafty builders of the insect kingdom. Wasps are the architects of the insect world, constructing intricate nests using materials like mud and a kind of papier-mâché they create themselves. They chew wood fibers into a pulp, mixing it with their saliva, and voila, a strong and durable building material is born. But their ingenuity doesn't stop at construction. Wasps also design elaborate traps to ensnare their prey, showcasing their tactical hunting abilities. They are like the engineers of the insect world, creating complex structures and strategies to survive and thrive. Perhaps most intriguing is their social behavior. Wasps cooperate in hunting, pooling their resources and strengths to bring down prey. They also band together to defend their nests, showing an impressive level of teamwork and cooperation. Wasps thus aren't only feared for their sting, but also admired for their craft and social cooperation. Would you believe if I told you that termites are farmers too? Indeed, these tiny creatures are not just wood devourers, they are also seasoned cultivators, specifically of mushrooms. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of these insect farmers. Termites have a symbiotic relationship with a certain type of fungus. They cultivate these fungi in their nests, much like a farmer tending to his crops. This fungus farming provides termites with a digestible food source, breaking down the plant matter that termites can't process on their own. But the termites' talents don't stop at farming. They are also prolific builders, constructing complex termite mounds that can reach up to several meters in height. These mounds are not random piles of dirt, but sophisticated structures with well-planned ventilation systems. The mounds maintain a steady temperature, humidity, and concentration of carbon dioxide, essential for the growth of their precious fungi crops. Communication is key in termite society, and they rely on chemical signals known as pheromones. Each termite produces a unique blend of these pheromones, allowing them to communicate vital information from danger signals to directions to the best food sources. This chemical language helps to coordinate the complex tasks that keep termite colonies running smoothly. And speaking of colonies, termite societies are an epitome of advanced social organization. Each colony operates like a well-oiled machine with different castes performing specific roles. There are workers, soldiers, and reproductive termites, each with their unique duties. This caste system, coupled with their farming and building skills, make termites one of the most complex and organized insects on the planet. Termites, as it turns out, are not just pests, but skilled farmers and builders. Their symbiotic farming of mushrooms, their construction of complex termite mounds, their chemical communication, and their advanced social organization all underline the staggering intelligence of these insects. So next time you encounter a termite, remember they're far more than meets the eye. What if I told you that butterflies aren't just beautiful, they are also intelligent travelers? Indeed, the world of butterflies is far more complex and intriguing than their delicate appearances might suggest. These vibrant creatures are masters of mimicry, often imitating the appearance of other animals to protect themselves from predators. For instance, some species of butterflies bear striking resemblances to more dangerous insects, thereby deterring potential threats. It's a fascinating survival strategy, isn't it? But it's their long-distance migration capabilities that truly astound. Some butterflies, like the monarch, embark on epic journeys spanning thousands of kilometers. These tiny adventurers navigate their way across continents and oceans, guided by an innate compass and the position of the sun. They rely on environmental cues and instinct to travel from their breeding grounds to warmer climates, often returning to the same trees their ancestors roosted on. Imagine a journey of such magnitude undertaken by a creature so small. Now, you might wonder, how do these fragile beings survive such arduous journeys? Well, they're not just survivors, but also smart learners. Butterflies have the ability to learn and remember. They can associate certain smells and colors with rewards, which helps them locate nectar-rich flowers and suitable mates. This learning and memory capability plays a pivotal role in their survival, aiding them in finding food and reproducing. What's more, they carry out these tasks with a brain the size of a pinhead. Their minute brains, however, are incredibly efficient, processing complex information and making life-saving decisions. Hence, the butterfly, with its vibrant wings and intricate patterns, is not just a sight for sore eyes, but also a testament to nature's intelligence and resilience. So the next time you spot a butterfly fluttering about in your garden, remember it's not just a pretty visitor. It's a seasoned voyager, a smart learner, and a master of survival. Butterflies, hence, are not just winged beauties, but also smart learners and seasoned voyagers.